Hello, Pier Giorgio. Welcome to the IFA podcast, Viva la IFA, at IFA 2024. How are you? How
Very
is
good,
everything going?
and thank you for the invitation. I'm very pleased to be here with you and have a chat about innovation, technology, and our company.
And for those who don't know you, can you briefly introduce yourself and what you do?
Sure. My name is Gianpiero Bonfiglioli. I work for Higher Europe, and I'm the marketing director for IoT and smart solution. So I'm managing the smart home ecosystem and all the smart product that we produce.
Let's dive in. How does Higher Smart Home Ecosystem help users manage their energy consumption more efficiently?
That's a very good question. So we work a lot in the past years in order to build up something which was an evolution of our core business. So we are a company on which core business is appliances. So we are producing washing products, cooking products, cooling products, small domestic appliances, and so on. And over the year, we believe that the expansion of this kind of business through a solution which has perimeter compared to our core business can be something very interesting. And so in cooperation with the headquarters and a big step ahead in terms of innovation, we introduce starting from 2020, 2021, the first range for Higher Europe connected with the on-app of air conditioning. Then we move forward in producing and delivering air treatment and television, and so we expand little by little what it was our core business. And since I can say this year, so starting from the end of 2023 and beginning of 2024, we introduce the solution which are based on the photovoltaic. So I can say that what we have today is a real complete solution that is able to manage your entire home. In addition to the physical product that are for sure a smart product, we introduced the energy management concept inside our app that is a functionalities that enable several scenarios and several functionalities with the target to manage in the best way the energy inside your home.
Okay. How do Higher's IoT teams ensure that all connected devices in the home, such as refrigerators, washing machines, and ovens, work seamlessly together?
It's easy and it's difficult. So from a conceptual point of view, it's very easy. So we are centrally managing all the appliances that we are producing, building up a product which are smart. We are using a common platform, so a digital platform which is managing all the devices that are linked to on. Today we are managing 27 product family and more or less 5,000 SKUs, which means over 60% of the product produced and sold by Europe are smart products. The common platform, which is called ON, is a system which orchestrates all the different devices and permit to make them working together with an experience should be common. So the same experience, a seamless experience for our consumers. Our target is to provide to consumers which are used to having their home maybe a washing machine or maybe a refrigerator, to have the same experience, the same approach using another product which is part of the Higher family. So that's very important for us because consumers are not going to appreciate something which is, I can say, disconnected.
Okay. And what role does AI play in personalizing higher smart home solutions for each user?
It's a very big contribution. So we started to work with AI solution in 2017. At that time, maybe why AI was not so famous, or at least was not so spread in the common languages and very spread in terms of knowledge. But we believe that it was something able to be the game changer for the coming years. And in 2017, we launched the first product. It was a washing machine called Candy Bianca, so under the Candy brand, that was able to be interconnected and be controlled by the voice control using AI as the basic framework of the system. Then over the year, we evolved this kind of concept, and as of today, we are using AI to do more or less 60-70% of the advanced functionalities. So we have AI inside the product, we have AI inside on app and inside the platform, and we started to use generative AI to produce contents, information, and to drive consumers at another level, for example, in the service management or in the management of the scenario.
Can you explain how your smart solar energy system works with connected appliances to optimize energy use and reduce costs?
Okay, so we are not speaking just about reducing cost. We have an approach which is a wider approach, and we are speaking about sustainability.
Yeah.
So from one side, to produce and to manage a product and solution which are more closer to the user needs, both in terms of power consumption, water consumption, food consumption, and also detergent consumption. And this is one side. And the other side, we want to have an approach which is more sustainable and able to go to the zero impact in terms of carbon footprint and so on. So it is an approach wider, which is driving us in the last couple of years. The system, how it works, the system. So if you have one or more product installed by IA Europe and orchestrated by the own app, you will be able, according the product and according the type of installation that you made, to benefits of additional scenario and functionalities and benefits. For example, if you have installed in your apartment all the smart devices that we are delivering to the market, for example, product for cooking, for cooling, small domestic appliances, air conditioning, heating systems, and the photovoltaic, the benefits that you will get using the own app and the energy management system will be very big, and the impact will be very important. So through the AI, but also through other functionalities that we are providing to our consumers, what we are able to do is to minimize the usage of energy consumption and to maximize the auto consumption. We also have a partnership with many utilities around Europe, with whom we are having a collaboration in order to get the smart tariff that will enable, and this the functionality depends on regulation and type of country on which we are working, to get in advance the tariff that it will be available in the day after, and all the products which are linked to one will be able to be managed according different parameters, which are the sun production, which are the cost of the energy in specific moment, and the AI will orchestrate the best time and the best moment to switch on or switch off different appliances according to the priorities that you provide to the system. So it is really something useful and with an impact on saving and sustainability very important.
And it will work through the Hon app?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Home App is our app, which has been launched 4 years ago. Today manage 27 families of product, as I said, only speaking 26 languages, and have a rating which on average, the European average is between 4.3 and 4.4. So is a product, a digital product, which is very appreciated by our consumers.
Understood. So changing a bit of topic, but always connected to smart home system. What were the main challenges IoT teams faced when developing the interconnected smart home system, and how did they overcome them?
Has been a long journey. It's not something that we built up in few months or in few years. We started to work on smart product in 2014. So this year is 100 years for IFA, 40 years for higher, and 10 years of connectivity for higher Europe. So we have a long experience in this kind of business field. We started with a step-by-step approach, with a lot of innovation, so thinking in a different way and trying to find something which will impact the daily life of our consumers. So not pure innovation, but innovation that is bringing value to consumers. We are not interested to display or to provide functionalities just to display that we have something new. The novelties that we are going to launch should be very useful and very closer to the consumer needs.
I have one last question for you, Pier Giorgio. What new features or improvements can we expect from the On Hub and higher smart home products in the future?
We are working today, as we spoke about just a few minutes ago, with a lot of focus in the smart home management, with a lot of touch point related to the energy management. So that's a direction that we are following since last year. I believe that we can do more, we can do much better. We need to pay attention about the regulation. The regulations are very different in different countries, and as higher we want to be for sure cybersecurity proof, privacy proof, and we need to evaluate carefully which the system can be evolved. So our focus will be for sure to manage a better functionalities and improved functionality for the smart home and the energy management, enlarge the product family that we are managing today. This is another priority for us because we want to build up an ecosystem which will be able to cover every product, every touch point that it is inside the home. And that's what we are working on with a big focus on these days.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to you.
Grazie mille. Enjoy the rest of IFA.
Thank you. Bye-bye.